One day you will ask me which is more important, my life or yours. I will say mine, and you will walk away not knowing that you are my life. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars. If you love somebody, let them go, for if they return, they were always yours. If they don't, they never were. We are all like the bright moon. We still have our darker side. Beauty is not in the face. Beauty is a light in the heart. Our anxiety does not come from thinking about the future, but from wanting to control it. To understand the heart and mind of a person, look not at what he has already achieved, but at what he aspires to. Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. It takes a minute to have a crush on someone, an hour to like someone, and a day to love someone, but it takes a lifetime to forget someone. Between what is said and not meant, and what is meant and not said, most of love is lost. Ever has it been that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation? You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. We choose our joys and sorrows long before we experience them. Rest in reason. Move in passion. Sadness is but a wall between two gardens. The optimist sees the rose and not its thorns. The pessimist stares at the thorns, oblivious to the rose. A man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. The timeless in you is aware of life's timelessness, and knows that yesterday is but today's memory and tomorrow is today's dream. Only love and death will change all things. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. A thief is a man in need. A liar is a man in fear. Mother, the most beautiful word on the lips of mankind. Tenderness and kindness are not signs of weakness and despair, but manifestations of strength and resolution. Much of your pain is self-chosen. Life without liberty is like a body without spirit. All things in this vast universe exist in you, with you, and for you. Wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving. We live only to discover beauty. All else is a form of waiting. and forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet and the winds long to play with your hair. Yesterday we obeyed kings and bent our necks before emperors. But today we kneel only to truth, follow only beauty, and obey only love. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is his twin brother. Trees are poems the earth writes upon the sky. We fell them down and turn them into paper, that we may record our emptiness. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom, but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. Yesterday is but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream. Our worst fault is our preoccupation with the faults of others. There must be something strangely sacred about salt. It is in our tears and in the sea. The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. When you are sorrowful, look again in your heart, and you shall see that in truth you are weeping for that which has been your delight. The power to love is God's greatest gift to man, for it never will be taken from the blessed one who loves. Remembrance is a form of meeting. A little knowledge that acts is worth infinitely more than much knowledge that is idle. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain. If your heart is a volcano, how shall you expect flowers to bloom? Prayer is the song of the heart. It reaches the ear of God even if it is mingled with the cry and the tumult of 1,000 men.